Have you ever finished a big meal only to feel strangely empty afterward? Do you sometimes eat not from hunger but from boredom, stress or habit? And what if I told you that according to Buddhist teachings, the way we eat could actually diminish our spiritual merit? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are going to explore an everyday act most people take for granted, eating, but through the lens of Buddhism, this act becomes deeply spiritual and perhaps even dangerous to your karma if not done mindfully. Eating is not just about nourishment. It is about awareness, gratitude, and the invisible threads that connect you to all life. In Buddhist practice, a single bite contains the entire universe. This is not poetic exaggeration, a truth grounded in both compassion and cause and effect. So if you've ever wondered why monks eat in silence, why Buddhist scriptures speak of food with reverence, or why ancient masters warned about losing blessings through food, this video will reveal why. Let's begin with a foundational principle. Every comfort you enjoy in this life is a result of merit. That means even the meal on your plate is not random, it's the fruit of past kindness, generosity or restraint. The warmth of the soup, the fragrance of the rice, the sweetness of the fruit, all of it has roots in virtue. So when you eat without gratitude, with greed or with anger, you are not just being impolite, you may actually be squandering your blessings. Imagine someone who eats mindlessly, rushing, scrolling through their phone, complaining about the flavors, growing irritated when service is slow, or competing over the last piece. Each of these attitudes generates karmic effects. Greed reinforces attachment. Anger poisons the mind. Wastefulness invites scarcity. Buddhist masters have long warned about food karma. Venerable Master Yin Yuan once said, "Greed eating, lust for taste, is the quickest path to losing merit." Master Chan Yi added, "Beautiful food stirs craving, crude food stirs anger. Craving reduces blessing, anger enjoys wisdom." So how should we approach food? With reverence. In monasteries, before a meal, monks recite the offering verse, "To the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, we offer this meal. May all beings be nourished. May this food become the path to awakening." Why? Because they recognize food is not a right. It is a gift from the earth, from countless farmers, from the sacrifices of animals and plants, from the hands that prepared it, and ultimately from the universe itself. You don't need to be a monk to eat like this. You only need to be aware. Before your next meal, pause for 10 seconds, look at the food, breathe in its scent, reflect on how it arrived in front of you. Say a silent thank you not just to the chef, but to life itself. Then eat slowly, gently. Notice when you're full. Offer the last bite in your heart to someone who's hungry. This simple ritual can transform every meal into a prayer. Now let's explore some common ways people lose merit while eating. Overeating. When we eat beyond what we need, we create imbalance. The body becomes sluggish, the mind becomes dull. Worse, we consume resources that could nourish others. Wasting food. To throw away food is to throw away blessings. In some cultures, it's said that each grain of rice wasted becomes a needle in your next life. While that may be symbolic, the principle is real. What we waste, we lose. Craving luxury. When we obsess over high-end cuisine, exotic dishes or viral food trends, we feed not just our stomachs but our ego. We create layers of attachment that are hard to untangle. Anger over food. Ever gotten mad because your order was wrong? Because the dish wasn't hot enough? Because the flavor didn't meet your expectation? That anger, directed outward, burns inward. Bragging and flaunting, posting extravagant meals to social media for praise, or dining in luxury while mocking simpler meals, is a form of spiritual arrogance. It feeds pride and separates us from compassion. Eating while distracted, watching shows, scrolling endlessly, arguing with others during meals, these all rob us of the present moment and dilute the potential for awareness. So what does eating with merit look like? begins with gratitude. Every bite is a reminder I am supported by soil, rain, sun, animals, people. Universe is feeding me. Am I feeding it back with kindness, with wisdom, with restraint? Buddhist texts go even further. They say eating is a chance to cultivate the three trainings: morality, concentration, and wisdom. Morality: don't harm to eat. Choose plant-based meals when possible. Refuse to steal or deceive for flavor. Avoid indulgence in blood, meat, or suffering. Concentration: chew slowly. Focus on the texture, the heat, the cooling sensation. Be present. Let eating be a meditation, not a race. Wisdom: see how all food is impermanent. Today's sweet can be tomorrow's poison. Today's feast may be tomorrow's regret. Let food teach you about attachment and impermanence. Any monks follow the one meal a day practice. They eat only before noon and take no food afterward. This is not for punishment. It is to reduce greed, to simplify life, and to give more time for practice. Their health often improves, their minds become clearer, their hearts lighter. Even if you eat 3 times a day, you can still practice like them. 8 breakfast an offering to the morning. 8 lunch a mirror for the middle path. 8 dinner a contemplation of what truly nourishes you. And when you feel tempted by gluttony, ask, what am I really hungry for? Often, it's not food, it's attention, comfort, of escape. When you feed the right hunger, the others settle down. Now, let's address one important point. Food is not the enemy. Desire is not the enemy. The enemy is forgetfulness. When you forget where your food came from, who made it, and why you're eating, you lose the chance to grow. When you remember, even a bowl of porridge can become enlightenment. Let's remember the story of Venerable Morgulizona, one of the Buddha's disciples. When he saw his mother suffering in the hungry ghost realm, he didn't send food, he didn't burn paper, he made offerings to the Sangha, he dedicated merit, he purified his intention, and through that, she was released from suffering. That's the true meal that saves. So the next time you sit down to eat, do so as if the Buddha is beside you, because he's inside your awareness. Thank you for watching this video. If you've ever thought about the deeper meaning of food, or if you've experienced spiritual insight through eating, share your stories in the comments. Subscribe for more teachings on turning daily life into sacred practice. Like and share if this message fed your soul.